YouTube channel near you.
Well, Shannon, Parker, Gary Spikes, Denise, Catherine, a little Twisted's in the house with Roger Blair. Hello, Catherine, Cheyenne, Brian Barber. Brian Barber, I got you on the schedule there. Michael, hello there, Denise. So everybody's starting to tune in. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to this special edition. Yes, this is brought to you by Texas Beard Company. It is in stock, shipping now. We've got the beard oil. We got the product. Yeah, do I wear it? Absolutely. Check it out. Make your man smell good. You know I've got it. So welcome everybody to another edition. We got a lineup for you. And yes, Christina, I see you smiling in the background there. So welcome everybody. A round of applause. So the other night I couldn't sleep and I was out there on TikTok. You know, yes, you all see me out there surfing TikTok. You all tell me you see me out there. And I'll share the story here in a second, but however that may be, let's see here. And that actually got my attention because she was actually in an interview with somebody in her group. And however that may be, let's bring her on. Welcome, Mary, Mother Trucker. How you doing?
Hi, everyone. I'm great. How's everybody tonight?
Oh, wonderful. So introduce yourself and tell us all about you and what you do.
Well, I have a TikTok platform at mary.mothertrucker. I am a mom, and I also am a truck driver. And I just have a safe space on my platform for people who are just going through something and they just need to reach out. That's kind of what we do over there in the TikTok platform. And it's there's no bullying, there's no none of that allowed on my platform. I also have a tripod that is in my group, and it's a MB50. And at Christina, I don't know if she had changed her name yet on her TikTok, but I think she's going to change it. But they are amazing, and they are family to me. And there's just
I think she just got zapped. That's awful. So welcome, Mary, Mother Trucker. We'll bring Christina on in a minute. Looks like she's finishing up something, and she just got whacked. So yeah, very interesting. I couldn't sleep that night. I was going to let her tell the story. Welcome, Ashley. Welcome, everybody. And here she comes back. She's sideways. There we go. Welcome back.
Yes, I'm so sorry. My daughter had called me mom moments. But it's a big community that we have over there, and it's a lot of encouraging people, a lot of real conversations. And everyone has a different platform that they have in the community, and it's such a beautiful thing. And my platform is just a safe space for anybody really that's just going through a hard time, and they just need somebody. Everybody needs somebody, and that's just so important.
Yes, it is. And that night that I met you during your live, you were actually in your group was speaking to an individual, and I saw some indicators that he was not being truthful. And of course, I was being very opinionated, and how many people were in that live at the time?
It was I want to say just a little over 200.
Yeah, and she saw what I was saying. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, shut the front door. And like moments later, she brought me up. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, heck no. I was like laying on my chase and in the studio, laying back. And I'm like, what in the world? But however that may be, I really felt moved how she was doing her thing with her group. And with, of course, you all know my background and what we do here on our platform and what we do with everybody and what I do on the side. I was like, hey, I will extend my olive branch to you all and help out as well. And from there, this is what became of everything. And I watched a few more. And then one night, I did not know Christina saw me surfing, and next thing I know, it's to turn your camera on, and I was live again. I was like, what in the world, everybody? And she's like, hey, Bigfoot. And I'm like, oh, hey. But anyways, Christina, are you ready? All right, she's giving me thumbs up. Everybody welcome Christina. Welcome there.
Hi.
So introduce yourself and tell everybody about you.
I'm Christina. I go by All Witchy on TikTok, or I have it as Christina All Witchy now, because as I was on Mary's safe space, I felt that some people kind of might be scared off by the all witchy part sometimes. So I wanted them to know my name. I like to be a little bit controversial sometimes.
J-Line.
Just because I like to take the taboo away from society. I want society to know that all things are okay. And I am very highly intuitive. I'm all things spiritual, and I love helping people to learn to reach to the Most High and find their way in life. And Mary and I, we call each other our soul sisters, our other rib. We have our brother Mike, which makes our tripod. Hi, Denise. I see all of y'all's wonderful comments over there. Y'all are so amazing. Thank you, Twisted. Thank you, everybody. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. But I try to keep everything on my platform spiritual. But sometimes, we get a little sideways and we go other ways because I'm controversial, but I'm controversial in the most sweet and generous way possible.
Really.
Yes.
And she's such a force, and it's just a beautiful thing. And if you're just confused about something, or if you just need to reach out to her for anything, she does have a platform on TikTok as well. And if you could DM her there, and there's just different things that, I don't know. It's just, I'm so blessed. I literally am so blessed that the stars aligned for me to come in contact with Christina and also MB50. They're like my soul brother and my soul sister. And it's kind of like branches off of a tree, like I have a safe space, and then Christina, she's on the more spiritual side of it. And then Mike, he has his space in this as well. And just like one group, and then we can all, just work together and conversate together. And like, say someone may not be comfortable talking to me, I can send them to Christina. Or if someone's not comfortable talking to Christina, she can send them to me. And everyone just needs that outlet, that space where they can just be their authentic person with no judgment. And she's amazing. Sister, you're amazing, and I love you.
You're amazing too. And I know we're opposite.
Yeah, I know.
He can read my thoughts, but you can't read my thoughts.
Yeah, what's really bad, ladies and gentlemen, is that some people did not know that, right? And I didn't know, and I'll be just sitting out there, be like, da 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 da, and somebody be saying something. Next thing you know, I'll be like, and the girl will be like, what? And Christina's like, do you want me to tell him? You want me to tell him? Remember that? Do me next. Do me next. And I'm like, what? What happened? And she's like, I know, but they don't know. And I'm like, what just happened, right? But anyways,
I'm sorry. Like, I'm just so blunt and honest. And it's funny because I'll be hearing you and you hear me. And it's just funny to me. And I feel like you and me together, like we just kind of make each other do it more. And I don't know if you feel that too.
Oh, it's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's wild. Because I mean, that's like earlier, Mary was asking her if she wanted to come up. I'm like, yeah, she does. And she didn't respond. And Mary's like scrolling through the comments, like, I'm looking. And I was like, did I just say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
but
out
anyway.
loud.
But
I was like, I'm sorry, Christine. I didn't mean to speak for you. And I said that.
Okay.
I was like, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So
like, I love it. I love it so much. I love that we're already in tune like that. But I just want to know why our brother is over in the comment section and not up here on the screen with
I know. I was like, why is he over there commenting?
I sent him the link. So Soul brother, where you at?
I love seeing all of our supporters from Tiki Taki over here. Like, they're in the comments. I love seeing y'all over there. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Heather. Hey, I see Sunny over there. Like, oh my gosh, I see all of y'all over there. Like, thank y'all for coming over on a whole different platform to support us. And thank y'all for supporting Bigfoot over here. Like, y'all are such a blessing that y'all follow us like this.
But it's really interesting, ladies and gentlemen, to see somebody that is not fitting in society, that is feeling like an outcast, that has nobody to talk to, that is sitting at home feeling lifeless and has nothing, and comes into their chat room, and all of a sudden, within 10 to 15 minutes, has been turned around. And now they're doing something they love once again, whether it's poultry, singing music, playing an instrument, writing, or something, and coming back and saying, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here, or something like that. And that's why I said, and I told Mary this today, and I will make the announcement again to you all, because you all know our channel and all the shows we do, that I told Mary I will support doing her a show on our channel. I will do that. So, and I will help her grow that and support her YouTube channel, and she can stream from here to there. So we will do that for her. So
thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It means a lot.
And we are broadcasting, I told her, I think in 13 different DV groups that are watching, that are shadowing us right now. So if you need to reach out, her information's at the bottom in the banner, so don't hesitate that. And with that being said, everybody that's been on my channel has seen this video. However, if you're in a situation to where in a relationship where you need to contact 911, I play this video from time to time. This video needs to be shared and also to discuss. This is what I told everybody to do when I was in law enforcement. So, and action.
Extra pepperoni would be great.
And Kristen, is this person known to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Spouse, ex-spouse. The second one, how long until you get here?
We're looking at about 8 minutes. 911, what's your emergency?
Hi, yes, I'd like to order a pizza for delivery.
Pizza? I think you've dialed the wrong number, ma'am.
I don't think so. Do you still have the cheesy crust? The address? Sure, it's 235 Hayward, apartment 3F.
Ma'am, are you in danger? Is someone making you feel like you can't speak freely?
That's right.
I understand. My name is Grace.
Okay, and help is on the way.
I need you to tell me.
How many people are in the apartment?
Would a medium pepperoni pizza be big enough for 2 people?
What are you doing? I said large.
Okay, so there's one other person with you. Is that who I'm hearing?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, you're doing really great.
Can you tell me your name for the order?
The name on the card is Kristen Smart.
Okay, Kristen, and is the person threatening you armed?
Mm-hmm.
Move the pot! Come on!
Okay, if he's armed with a gun,
I want you to ask for extra pepperoni.
Extra pepperoni would be great.
And Kristen, is this person known to you?
Yes.
Okay,
Spouse, ex-spouse.
The second one, how long until you get here?
we're looking at about 8 minutes.
Say Peppers if there's somewhere safe you can get to.
No, definitely no peppers.
It's a pizza, not a damn salad.
Uh,
Hurry up.
The ex's name is Andrew Smart. 2 priors for aggravated assault. Just got out on parole. She has a permanent restraining order against him.
So this is his 3rd strike. He's definitely not going peacefully.
No, I wouldn't think so, no.
Be advised all units code 3 at 235 Hayward Street. Unit 3F, hostage situation. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
Dispatch, this is 363 H20 responding.
Okay, if he's on.
So that's something that we've taught people, and a lot of people do not know that. Usually, if you call, I see Michael was here. What happened, Michael? But the operator usually would tell you got the wrong number, but they will catch on very quickly, and they will support you and get somebody to you. So I just want to share that with you all.
I want to actually speak as a previous 911 dispatch operator. When you call and do that, it's going to seem like you're going to sit there and be like, oh, they don't understand what I'm saying. And you're going to probably be like, what the bleep, whatever. But keep being persistent. They're going to understand.
Right.
And if you have to keep adding toppings or whatever you need to do to get your point across, say, I need 3 toppings to let them know maybe there's 3 kids in the house, or, tell them, I need extra sauce, or, because there's like extra violence going on, whatever you need to do to get your point across, do it, because they need to know what they're coming into as much as possible to keep themselves safe and to keep you safe. And that's just coming from somebody who has that background and experience. So please keep yourself safe, and know that most 911 districts have it set up to where you can text them now. So please utilize that as well.
And also, too, I'm so sorry. Apologize. Also, too, if you are, I'm not sure what states you may be from, but also a lot of convenience stores have a safe space. So if you are not able to get to, say, law enforcement, or even fire stations are a safe space. But a lot of places I've noticed from where I'm at that it will say on the convenience store, it'll have something, a logo, to where it's a safe space, and they will take you back into a room where you're safe until law enforcement gets there. So that's just, just to be aware of different avenues and different places that you can go to where you are safe and you're not getting hurt. So.
Yeah, I'm bringing one up right now, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm a little slow today. Usually we don't have shows on Saturdays, but you all deserve it. So here we go.
Thank you.
So, but yeah, there's usually you'll see a logo, something of that nature, but they're very distinguishable. So, but yeah, so especially the ones that are watching in the DV groups, some of them may not know that. So, but definitely, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So give some examples of people that you helped over the period of time, because it's fascinating to watch you all in action.
Thank you so much. That really means a lot too. Not only myself, but Christina and MB50. I would like to say one of the lives that we had, I will not disclose names.
Right.
Once you get to know my platform, Christina as well, her platform, and MB50, we are very, very seclusive on everything. But there was a situation where it was late at night, and I had a live going on, and there's fun in there, and then also it's to the point too as well. And we had some people in the comments, and there was a young girl who was reaching out, and it was she needed somebody, and that was her call for help. And so I stopped what I was doing. We communicated through the live, but eventually realized that I needed to just end the live, and we ended the live. She communicated to me after that through DMs. And also, I do want to say we have another soul sister too that is on the same platform. She is amazing. Her name is Chris. Also, she just check out her page. She is truly a force, and she's a beautiful person. She actually went over and talked with her, the same girl, and she stayed up with her till, I mean, probably 4 in the morning, just kind of redirecting her, letting her know that someone is there, and encouraging her. And she felt better after, the both of the communications through me and through Chris. And now she comes into lives, and she actually comes up on the screen. She's not, you know, she's better at a better mind space than what she was at. But she still has a lot of anxiety, and we're working through that still to this day. And Christina, I know there's a few other that she can speak on, that we've helped, and it's so beautiful. Love it.
Yeah, I know I know I've personally had one that contacted me saying that their daughter had recently had an abortion, and they were struggling with how to deal with it, that they were mad at the situation because, technically they had lost a grandchild. And they didn't know how to deal with it. And I was like, I understand you're grieving, but you have to understand that your child is also grieving. Your child had to make a decision to end a life. So you have to forgive. Your child has to forgive themselves. Everybody's going through a loss right now. It's all about having love and patience and kindness and support, and just rebuilding your relationship and working through it. And, the person was telling me how they were also mad at the dad of the baby, because the dad was the one that paid for the abortion, and that was who they were mad at the most. And I was like, well, I can understand you're mad because you feel like that's the person who kind of pushed it. And I'm like, but it was their choice. That's why we live in a free country. That's why people who are in the military fight for those rights. And we're so blessed to be able to have those freedoms. That was their choice to make. And you have to respect that. At the same time, we are a community of love and kindness, and you have to find that for your child, and you have to find it in your heart to understand that your child is grieving a loss of their own. They lost their own child. Whether they made that decision or not, it is still a loss. And I speak from experience of having a miscarriage. That is such a hard loss to have to lose your own child. And when I spoke with that person on that, they were like, wow, you just gave me such a new perspective. And, when I spoke with them a couple of days later, they told me that, it had helped them a lot and that they were in a much better place with it. So that's just one scenario. We go through this so much every day with so many people that it's I don't want to say oh, everybody runs together, but it's just, it's what we do.
Well, what's interesting is that you all put your personal beliefs to the side and don't influence that on anybody.
Right.
And you help the individual through their tribulations and trials, right? And their struggles. And that's what caught my attention to reach out to Mary that night when I saw that guy trying to ask for help. However, he was being dishonest in trying to get stuff that he did not deserve. And that's what got in my throat for me to speak out. And I was like, oh, these are good people. And they're like, no. And that's when everybody else was like, well, maybe we should. And I was like, no. And I usually don't speak out, but I did that night.
So I sat there for a good 30 minutes and I stayed quiet. And I know you heard me in my head being like, oh, I'm about to cuss this boy out. I'm about to cuss him out. Like, nope. Christina, sit here and be quiet. Christina, sit here and be patient. And I did. I sat there and I let him be disrespectful to every person in my family on that, because there was 8 other people sat there trying to be nice to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally got to a point where I said, look, you're done. You've done enough. And
Right.
that's when I have very strict boundaries. And I am the kindest person in the world. But when you cross my boundaries, I'm sorry. I know when you're lying to me. And when you cross my boundaries and I'm tired of it, I'm going to tell you, no, I'm done. You need to stop. And I slowly just got worn down. And I was like, no, I'm not going to let my sister sit up there and just be brutalized like this anymore. And the beast mama came out in that night. And I was like, no, you're done. You need to go.
Yeah. And we kind of have a system too, and it's our tripod. It's just I feel like, you know, Christina's one rib, Mike is another rib, and we really just mesh so well together. It's just a beautiful thing. And they kind of call me Mother Teresa. And then Christina, she's more of the spiritual side of it, and she has just a good intuition on things, and it's good to have balance. But for me also, I didn't know the person, and whenever he had initially reached out, of course I want to hear the story. I want to know, and I want to be able to make my own judgment on things. And then once it plays out and you start reading different comments, and then you start seeing the person in the box, and you see their, yes, baby, I love you, Bubba. I'm sorry. I'm a grandma, and he's my whole world. But I started noticing different things from his own actions. And what this is outreach, it's awareness, it's to just try and see if there's resources that maybe I can find. And I did on another situation, a young mom, I sat for about 4 hours researching, and I'm not even in her area, and I'm just researching different things that could help her. So I will do the work. I will do my best to do the work. If I say that I will, I will. And he just wasn't wanting to receive that. So there was just no resolve in it, and it was just kind of more out of my scope than I could have helped him with. And then Christina, of course, protector, and whenever I noticed that she was feeling a certain way and what she spoke on, that's when I was like, okay, I've got to shut this down, and I just exit him from the room. No disrespect, because I really truly believe that mental health is a big thing. It's real. It's as real as it can get. But you also have to really want to reach out and get that help that you need. And I know it's hard sometimes, but you just you have to be cautious and tread lightly on people wanting to scam you or whatever it may be. You just got to be careful.
I did speak with Big Brother Mike about that situation a couple days after it happened, and I was like, you know, I genuinely do believe that person was in need, but they went about it the wrong way, because they're seeking only money, and I feel like they were in need in so many other ways, and they weren't going to get what they were looking for in our room.
No.
They definitely came about it the wrong way, and I'm so sorry that we could not help them the way that they needed help.
We tried, and I feel like we did our best, and that's all we could have done at that point.
I do want to point out that what's going on here right now is exactly what goes on in the tiki-taki. Big Brother.
Oh, yeah.
Big Brother is in those comments being a warrior in them comments right now, because I'm over there reading them. And Mary and I are up here doing what we do best. And I just love that our tripod, like, we sync up so quickly and we do what we do. he's he's taking care of them comments, and Mary and I are up here. We like to say she's the face of things because she's Mother Mary, and I'm the spiritual aspect because I can guide people wherever they need to go. And I think Mary and Mike are still on a learning adventure with me when it comes to how much I can dive deep into things with them. So
Yes, and I mean, she helped me through a night on TikTok. You guys, it was probably the most craziest live that I have ever had, and I just wasn't expecting it. And just the realness of spiritual warfare among us is so real. And I'm just so glad that I had my soul sister with me that night, because things happened, and if I wasn't in it and I didn't see it for myself, I probably wouldn't have believed it, to be honest. But I was there, and our lives kind of get a little bit crazy, but
crazy's not the term.
But they're fun, and
they're so fun.
And it's just a safe space. It really, truthfully is. And I just want everybody to know that. Come join our lives. You don't have to stay. Just come join at Mary Mother Trucker. Christina is going to be going live too for her spiritual side of things, and MB50 is going to be going live on his side of things. But just join a live. And if you don't like what you see, then that's okay too. But we try to make everybody as welcome as possible. There's no judgment. I mean, there's no bullying. We're very firm on that. There is absolutely no bullying. There is no division. We are one. And sometimes we have to do what we have to do to keep a calm room. And it's just best for everybody.
Brian Barber says, now I know who muted me the other night. So.
It wasn't me. I was trying to tell Brian I didn't do nothing. But yeah, I was like, what in the world? Brian's like, I just got muted. I was like, what'd you say? I was like, Mary, Mary's up there throwing gang signs, and they were hearts, and I had to get my glasses. I was like, what in the world? And I can't even do a heart like that. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, is that a gang sign? I'm like, no, there ain't no way. I was just throwing gang signs on top. I was like, man, I joined the wrong group.
Can't do that. Yeah.
I thought they were gang signs. I was like,
my arthritis in my whole body just says no, thank you.
Yeah, no, right, twisted. I was here. I'm telling everybody I joined a spiritual group. Mary's up there. What up? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one.
But you stayed. So it was just meant.
So yeah, I'm just glad I wasn't naked when she put me on live. I was like, what the hell? I was like, she's like, hello, Bigfoot. I'm like, whoa. And I had people like, I watched you the other night on TikTok. I was like, oh, shut the front door, did you?
And then I loved it because he's just scrolling through and just popped up in my live.
Oh,
and
I
was like, hey, Bigfoot, how you doing?
I mean, not even like, do you want to come up? Hello? Nothing. It was just like, hello. I was like, wow.
I'm going to tell you right now, people sit there and they go, I didn't plan on sitting here and talking to you for 2 hours tonight. And I'm like, I know you didn't plan on it, but the Most High planned on you talking to me tonight. Do you feel better about yourself? And they're like, oh my God, I did not plan on releasing that much. I didn't plan on you knowing that much about me, but wow, I needed that. Mary, can you testify to that?
Yes. I had someone just DM me, you guys. I'm sorry. It never ends. I'm going to scroll over here really quickly and check this DM real quick, and then I will be right back. Okay?
Absolutely. Yeah, but I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you never know what you're going to get into on their lives, both of them, but that's for sure.
You never know what you're going to get into on our lives. And you look, if I'm around, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a riot and it's fun. Just to hang on for the ride. Okay.
Yeah. You don't know who's going to come into the room, what story's going to come up next. Brian Barber sitting there like with the bag of popcorn. What's next? Grizzly? I don't know. Just stay tuned. You know, because I'd be sitting there serving TikTok, be like, hey, come here, check this room, right? You know, because I done got banned out of that one guy's room that got slapped with peanut butter. That was, I don't know what happened. I asked where the caregiver was. The next thing you know, I'm banned because he looked like he was crying for help. Remember, I ain't going to get involved in that one. Poor Brian.
And, you know, I can't tell you how many times in my real life I have had people tell me, they're like, why do you not have a camera crew following you around? And I'm like, because they haven't discovered me yet. And it's so funny because I have had Spirit tell me so many times, they said 2024 is your year. And I'm like, all right, bring it. Just bring it. And I just been doing my own little thing, hanging out. And then Sunny D just kind of came up on my TikTok feed. And I was like, oh, let me see what this little family is doing over here. And, you know, I ran into a couple of them, and I ran into Mary and Mike and Kev. And, you know, I kind of plucked my little group that I plucked out of Sunny D's little group. And I was like, oh, this is my people right here. And this is my people right here. And I'm just kind of plucking my group along the way. You know, I'm finding my soul tribe. And
yeah.
And Spirit is just like, yep, you're getting them. Keep getting them. And now look, I done grabbed me Bigfoot Outlaw over here.
Yeah. You know, I hate when they're like, well, tell them what you do. And I'm like, oh, hell no. You know, I was like, Bigfoot and the Spirit.
You know,
and they're like, what?
You didn't have to tell me what you did, because as soon as Mary popped you up on that screen, I said, oh, hell, here we go.
Hi, soul brother.
My big brother. Hey.
I just wanted to say really quickly, I did have a DM just now, and the importance of that, if someone DMs me, it's very dear. And Christina and Mike will do the same. If someone DMs them, they leave. They will go answer that. It does not stop. I just want y'all to know the realness of it and that we're dedicated.
Yes.
So I just want to give a mention. Shayna is in here. She is on the TikTok platform, and she has some questions, and I can't really see them that well. So if you ask them again, we will pay attention.
Yeah. So in my chat, ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions, put them in all caps, and I'll make sure I'll flag it, and I ask everybody. So yes.
Stop.
So hi,
so
Shayna.
Absolutely.
I see you.
Apologies for my tardiness. I had my grandson to take care of this evening.
And if
how's everybody tonight?
If y'all notice me looking away, is because what she's talking about, I'm doing it on my phone. I have y'all on the computer, so I'm working and working. Yep. That's how I do.
See, Heather just said this group has literally helped me in my grief and doubt. So yes, absolutely.
Put them in all.
So,
Outlaw, we cannot thank you enough for this space. We cannot. You're awesome.
When I was on live with you with the guy named Sean.
I'm trying to think back.
That's that guy that night with the 200 people in the room.
Okay. Yeah. That was just we were they reached out to us, and we tried to do our best and helping him and trying to give different resources, and really won't speak too much on it because we want to protect people's mental health, and I do feel like he does have some issues, and it's just more out of our realm of scope, and we did try to give resources, and I did try to communicate with him, but it was just not a resolve in it. I do believe he is okay, though. I have seen him on his own live a couple of times. But as far as that goes, it was we did try our very best to help him, but it was just not something that that we all three could really do, and we did try. So I'm sorry.
Yes, they really went. They actually went the extra mile. And then some, in my opinion. So I was very impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's the one that I was saying that I felt like he was only seeking to get money, like physical money, and he really just needed a lot more help when it came to like an emotional, spiritual kind of thing, because we actually dug deeper after the live and found that he had been doing what he was doing in our room for about 3 to 4 years now. So I think that what had happened in our room was handled
be right back.
way more
I'm sorry.
appropriately.
I got a DM.
Then you're good. then I feel like he was given way more time than he needed to be given. So I'm glad we gave him, what he felt he needed. He just got too verbally aggressive with my family. So I had to be mama bear for a minute.
We tend to do that, don't we, Joe?
Yeah.
Outlaw, thank you again for this platform. This is a magnificent.
Absolutely. I'm glad to direct anybody and everybody to your all's live. I think it's something well needed for people that can go out there at the times you're all, live and have a voice to where it can be heard, and a group of people that have hearts like you all, for people to be able to voice their issues and to be heard. And sometimes that's just what people need, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And as Mary mentioned earlier, each one of us three, we have a kind of a different direction and a different platform of our individual, but that's what brings us all together and makes it so cohesive and going. From my platform, I believe that everything we do and everything that we express is from a relationship standpoint, whether it be a relationship for yourself, with yourself, your self-worth, your strength, whether it be a relationship with family, friends, here on the internet, however it may be, everything begins with a relationship. And that's why we invite all sorts of people to come join us, is to be able to understand, whether it be from just expressing yourself and someone wanting to hear what you're saying on Mary's platform, or someone who is seeking some spiritual guidance and some more in depth on Christina's, or if you really just want to understand some relationships. None of us claim to be professionals. It is all for entertainment purposes only, but we enjoy doing that. We enjoy helping to make sure that the world is a better place, one person at a time.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so
Couldn't have said
important.
it better myself. Thank you, Mike.
Right. Thank you, brother. Because a lot of times, I honestly feel like whenever I was going through certain things, I didn't feel like I could talk about it. I didn't feel like I could be really open about certain things, especially the closest ones to me. So I just feel like a third party, or someone that can give you a safe space, someone that can give you your voice to just really be heard, and not really judgmental, or really know the situation that you're going through, can help so much. And it's just a beautiful thing. I'm very proud of it. I know my tripod, they are so proud of it, just what we're doing, and just the waves that we're making, and then the community. We honestly could not be where we're at spiritually, mentally, and emotionally if we did not have our family backing us and supporting us. They are in the comments, they are here right now. And just from me, the tripod, we love you guys. We appreciate you. And thank you for seeing us. And thank you for seeing our vision. Our vision. I do appreciate it.
Absolutely. And we recognize that along the path of growth and along the path on the journey, there's going to be haters. But one thing that we were Sister Mary over there was and I were talking about earlier is, even if the haters talk, it's still a good thing, because they're talking. And we want people to know that you can come to us for a safe space, that you can come to us, even if it's just a minor thing, or if you've had a major trauma. We're not licensed professionals. We do this because we believe that there are good people in the world that need to be uplifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like Phyllis just said in the comments, she said, a third party is what everyone needs sometimes. Sometimes people don't want to go to a professional. Sometimes people don't want to talk to their friends or family because their friends or family are going to be judgmental in their situation. Sometimes people can't afford to go to a professional. It's easier to just jump in a room and say, hey, can you listen? I don't want an opinion. Or maybe they do want an opinion. That's what we're here for. If you tell me, hey, can you just listen to me for 5 minutes? I'm going to go, yeah, I can. Get it off your chest. That's what I'm here for. If you say, hey, this is what's going on, can you help me figure it out? Yeah, because I've been to hell and back in my life. And along the way, I've picked up a couple of good things, you know? Maybe I can
A
help.
lot of good
And if
things.
thank you. And if I can't help you, I have enough friends either on this platform or I have resources that I can reach out to and I can lead you in the right direction.
Yep.
So that's, again, it's what I'm here for. I literally, like, it's my life mission, and it's what Source put me on this earth to do, is to help people. So it's what I do all day, every day, from the time I open my eyes till the time I close them.
There should be wet wipes there somewhere.
I do my very best to try to keep up with everything as far as people reaching out. I feel like we got a good dynamic going on here, and it's really beautiful. I do drive a truck for a living. I have a CDL. I was in healthcare for 20 plus years, so I do have some knowledge. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a licensed psychiatrist or a therapist, but I am a person that you can come to that you can feel absolutely safe with. Anything that you DM me, anything that you come to me with is confidential. Absolutely confidential. Again, I say we want to make sure that you are okay and that you are in a safe mental state. So you've got to understand that too, because we don't want anybody out here, doing anything that could hurt themselves. And that's why we're here. We try to be an uplift and a bright spirit for you guys. A bright spirit because she's a beautiful and she's amazing, and she helped me, and I'm so connected to her and my soul brother over here. But yeah, I may not be there sometimes right on the dot, but you can always reach out to her, Christina, and MB50, and we communicate just about every single day, and we work together like that, and it's what our mission is, and we just want more and more people to know that about our platforms at TikTok.
Yeah.
It said you've got a peeker.
I know.
I had to read that twice.
I did too.
I was like,
no, I don't. My son had to show his dad that I was on your show.
here,
So
there we go. Cool. Now tell them to look. Voila.
Okay, now tell him to look. Now show him. Look. Hi. That is my kid's dad. And let me just say, I'm so sorry, Christina, but let me just say it's been many years and a lot of healing myself. And we were young parents and we didn't know how to parent. And I just want to say, men's mental health is just as important as a woman's mental health. It is so important.
Yes.
And I cannot, like, I did have a lot of pain and hurt in this relationship, but I was young and I didn't understand it. I didn't know how to understand it. But now that I've grown and I've evolved, men's mental health is so important. So if you are a man and you need somebody, you need to reach out to somebody, please do not hesitate to DM me, Christina, or MB50. Please reach out to somebody because you matter and your mental health matters.
I want to tell y'all right now, if y'all watch us on any show, any platform, anywhere, we are going to beat that subject like a dead horse.
That's not what she's going to say.
Men's mental health is of the utmost importance to us. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't hear it enough. Y'all need to know, please know that you matter. Mm-hmm. Please quit thinking that you don't matter, and please come let people know how you feel and talk about it. Get it out of your system. I am going to beat it like a dead horse. Mary is going to beat it like a dead horse. Mike is going to beat it like a dead horse.
Yep.
Please come talk to us about your mental health if you are a man, because we love hearing from you too, not just women talking here. Thank you.
It is.
And we've actually had men come into the live and they were in the comments and then they're asking, hey, can I come up? Of course you can. You don't have to put the camera up on the screen. You can seclude the camera off to where you don't have to show yourself. That's right. And you can still communicate and you can still get your story across, and you don't have to be, you could be private, but you can still tell us what you're going through at the same time, and we can navigate through that. But there have been men that have came on the live and have felt better after, and it's just a beautiful thing.
Yep.
We just had one today, didn't we?
Yep.
Just
we
one.
Sure did.
We just one today.
And I also want to say Mary mentioned that she is not a licensed professional and that she did not go to school to be a therapist. Well, guess what? One of us did go to school to be a therapist. Ta-da! I'm not licensed. I didn't feel that it was necessary to go get the state to say that I'm okay to do it, but I did go to school to do it. So I have all the knowledge for it. I don't need a state or a government to tell me that I'm okay to tell people what's going on in their head. That's just extra money I have to spend for that. But I'm more than happy to share the knowledge that I have. I also went to school for theology, and I have a direct link to the Most High. So I'm happy to share all that knowledge with y'all too.
All right. So thank you all. So Mary Mother Trucker, how does everybody find you and reach out to you?
You can find me at mary.mothertrucker on TikTok. That is my platform, and that's where you can reach out to me.
And Christina?
I can be found at All Witchy.
And Michael?
At MB50 TikTok.
All right. So you all stay backstage. I want to talk to you before you all run off. And ladies and gentlemen, please check them out. And they are very special people. If you don't have a TikTok account, I will help you set one up. It's not that hard. After that, I could not do anything for you, but a few things. But if not, we'll educate each other. But like I say all the time, from coast to coast, around the world, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you on tomorrow night's show. Take care and wonderful seeing everybody. Bye-bye.
Coming to a YouTube channel near you.